Welcome to Finding Holiness, where we delve into timeless Torah wisdom, revealing the sacred in everyday moments. Join us on a journey to elevate your spirituality and discover holiness in every aspect of life. I'm your host, Rabbi David Kadosh, and together, let's embark on a path of spiritual exploration. I hope you enjoy this next episode. There we go, we're online. All right, so one of the differences between Ashkenazim and Sfaradim is that tonight, being the fourth night of Sukkot, Machloket, Sfaradim, Ashkenazim, who the Ushpiza is. You know that. So on my little picture over there, it says Yosef.
Moshe.
Very good. So Ashkenazim hold that the fourth night is Yosef. Okay? But Sfaradim hold that the fourth night is Moshe. And so therefore, tonight we welcome Moshe Rabbeinu in our Sukkah. And I saw a very nice piece from the hachaim hakadosh on the first pasuk of the final parasha. Vezot haberacha asher berach Moshe. Isha Elokim epnei seif nemoto. So I want to just share the ideas that he brings down with you briefly. Some things that I really liked over here. Not all of it, because he does go at length a lot in that first pasuk, but just pick and choose. So bear with me, and I hope you enjoy. So this is how we start. So vezot haberacha. Tzarich ladat omro vezot betosefet vav. If it says vezot haberacha, why is it vezot? It should just say zot haberacha. This is the blessing that Moshe blessed. What's the vav? The vav usually comes to add something or connect something from before. That's usually the rule. Another thing we need to know is why are we even saying this pasuk in the first place? If it is to tell me who the person blessing is and who the one receiving the blessing is, we already would know this based on the next pasuk. The pasuk bet, which says Vayomar Hashem misinai ba v'zarach misai lamo, that will teach us that Moshe Rabbeinu was talking and Bnei Yisrael is receiving the blessing. So we don't even know what the whole purpose of this pasuk is. Maybe the whole purpose of the pasuk is to tell me that Moshe Rabbeinu is blessing the Jews lifnei moto, before he dies. Muvanim hem. We also know this. It's also understood. If you look at the end of last week's parasha, Parashat Ta'azinu, it talks about Moshe Rabbeinu being commanded by Hashem to go up to Har Nevo. That's where he's going to die. So, so what's the purpose of telling me lifnei moto? So he's got a whole bunch of questions over here. Again, we're not going to answer all of them because it's a long piece. There's a few issues here I want to say, especially the beginning part. He has a very nice chidush here. He says, "V'nireh shenitkaven hakatuv leshabeach ish Elohim." The pasuk wishes to praise Moshe by referring to him as Ish Elohim, which literally is a man of God. Ma gadlu ma'asav, how great his actions were. Hine beparasha kodemet lazeh, because just before this, samuch lema'amar vezot haberacha milefanea, again before parashat zot haberacha. Amara Katuv hechlet hagezer al Moshe lamut. That's when the pasuk told us that Moshe is going to die. Like that was it. It's over. As much as he's tried to survive, and and get into Israel and pray, try to get into Israel. No, Hashem said you're going to die. Alel haravarim umut asher harazeh. V'im ken yomar haomer ki ze Moshe haish tina tiyeh belibo al mitato asher hayu la siba am bnei Yisrael. If this is the case, Moshe Rabbeinu has a very, very strong claim against the Jewish people. I am going to die now because of who? Because of you. Because of you, Am Yisrael. You're the reason why. You guys were the ones who complained about water. I overreacted, I hit the rock, didn't speak to the rock, whatever it was, okay? I complained about you, and that's the reason why I'm not going in, and now this is the moment I'm going to die. This is why I'm dying outside of Israel. And now I'm being prevented from entering the land which I really desire to go to. And the general nature of a person would be to distance himself from this type of bad. He would hold it against the Jewish people for so much. Like, come on, you didn't let me go. I can't go into Israel, must because of you. The Now we do know that Moshe Rabbeinu is a sablan, and he has a lot of patience, and of course he's a tremendous individual. Okay, this maybe will help Moshe not to hate the Jewish people. But why would he become close with them? Why would he want to talk good about them? This is what the pasuk is saying. That the Torah is testifying about this tzaddik and saying, not only does he not hate them and distance the Jewish people from his heart, more than that, he's blessing them. That's why it says vezot with a vav to connect with what happened just at the end of last week's parasha, where he was basically said, you're going to die. I'm going to die. I have every right to hate you. I have every right to push you away, Jewish people, but I'm not, because I love you and I'm going to bless you. So already there was I thought, a very beautiful idea to show the, why vezot beracha, and Moshe Rabbeinu's greatness in the fact that even though he's not going to Israel as a result of the Jewish people and their complaints, but he still felt the need to bless them. And that's why it also says lifnei moto. That's why the pasuk says before he died. Perus samuch lemitato, right before he died. That's the moment where a person has all of his emotions come to him. This is it. It's the last seconds of his life where everything comes to people at the end of their life. They sometimes they say really mean things. Sometimes they finally confront somebody that they wanted to say something for years or decades that they never got a chance to say, and they let it all out. And you would think that this would be his time to rebuke them. No, he says, you would think it's a time to obligate him to hate, but no, he blessed him. One more piece over here that I thought was really cool, really enlightening, was how he called him. The Torah describes Moshe as Ish HaElohim. Ish HaElohim. He says over here. What does it mean, Ish HaElohim? יתפאר הכתוב על דרך אומרם, וזה לשונם. אם יבוא הקדוש ברוך הוא לשב בדין עם אברהם, יצחק ויעקב, אינם יכולים לעמוד בפניו. He says, if Hashem was to sit down with Abraham, Yitzhak, and Yaakov, no matter how great they were, and deal with them in a matter of deen, strict judgment, not even the avot would be able to sustain or to go through hakadosh baruch hu's midah of deen. Like it's almost impossible. Everything that they've done and all the reward that they've acquired in their life is all because of rachamim. Halamata kima shemo'alim hatzadikim b'maasehem. Everything that the tzaddikim are able to benefit through their actions, ubidatzmutam ba'olam hazeh eno ela lekoach mikoch harachamim. It's only through the power of Hashem's mercy. It's Hashem's mercy. Aval bedin lo. If Hashem was to run this world with deen and strict judgment, not even Abraham, Yitzhak, and Yaakov would be able to earn merit because. Okay, we're getting to there. But not even Abraham, Yitzhak, and Yaakov. As David says in Tehillim, "Ve'al tavo b'mishpat et avdecha, v'kilo yitzak lefanecha kol chai." David's praying to Hashem and saying, "Don't bring us in terms of mishpat. If you judge us strictly with mishpat." Which is judgment. Lo yisak lefanecha kol chai. Nobody, no kol chai, no living being could get out scot free. As much as we think we're doing good, because when Hashem judges with deen, it's difficult. Perush kol tzadik sheikare chai. Vekan hodia katuv ki tzadik ze. This tzadik, Moshe, nit'atzem upal atov afilu be'erech bechinat hadin haramuz be'elohim. But Moshe Rabbeinu was different. Moshe Rabbeinu was the lone soldier who was able that all of his actions, even through the midat hadin, which is always hinted and alluded to by the word Elokim. The name of Hashem of Elokim is always midat hadin. Hu omro ish Elohim. Moshe Rabbeinu was an ish Elohim that even through the midat hadin, all of his actions, but that wasn't easy. It took a lot of work. He's going to say now. B'im yavo Hashem la'amod imo badin yuchal. And if Hashem was going to judge him with deen, he would come out, with merit. Ki yifli la'asot hatov v'yashar. And this took a lot of work, he says. עוד נתכוון במאמר זה להעיד עליו כי כל ההתעצמו במידות הטובות הידועות לו לא היו אלא לצד יראתו מאלוהיו. לא שהיה טבעו מסיירו את הדבר. This was not something that was innate in Moshe. It was not something that Moshe Rabbeinu, it had it in him. He could. No, he worked hard on this. Shaul, he compares over here Shaul and David. Shaul, for example, why was Shaul punished? Because he missed one command. And David also screwed up a couple of times, more than once. But David, he didn't get his kingship taken away. Difference is because David was hard. It was not in his nature. David was hard for him to work on his midot. Shaul, he was inherently good. And he screwed up, so he got punished. Moshe Rabbeinu had to work on his midot as well. And therefore, the fact that he was able, through that koach in atzmut, the Torah refers to him as Isha Elokim, a person that was like a man of God, kilu. Even b'midat adin, he was a person that was able to succeed in many, many different ways. That's one of the many, many ma'alot of Moshe Rabbeinu. And we'll cut it short here for those people listening online, because it has started to rain in our sukkah, and we're going to go inside and clean things up. Okay, guys, Chag Sameach.